everyone, my name is Colin and welcome to another video from West Cork Beard Company. Today we sit down with Rob Murphy, who is a food and product photographer from Clonakilty in West Cork. We get his beard tips and his overall experience with having a very, very big beard. Definitely beard envy on the way. So Rob, thanks for coming in.
No bother. Good to see you.
You too. First time we met probably was I'd say 6 months ago. 6 months ago, maybe? In the gym. Yeah. And that was the first time we met. But I remember seeing you around town, Clonakilty. I'd say maybe a year before that, and looking at your beard, going, "Wow, that's a really thick, big, fantastic beard." So, why did you decide to grow a beard in the first place?
Years ago, I think I've a beard now. I was trying to calculate it how long I have it. I think I have it about 9 years, and I think I started off with just a stubbly beard, and kind of went on from there. At about your length, and I was like, I just need to kind of change it up a small bit and just be more individual to myself as well.
Yeah.
And I just grew it long, and it's part of my life now. It's just.
And do you think like I was similar? I started off stubble, and then I went to the next stage, which was probably this, and then I was like you. I kind of said, I'm just gonna go for it, and see how long I can go. Do you think every man that can grow a beard kind of has that moment where they think, okay, how long can I go? I know certain things, some men can't do that because of work and all that.
They can't, but I think sometimes it gets to a point where it just starts curling out all over the place and stuff like that. I think it's nice to keep it tidy and neat.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing worse than seeing somebody that has a scraggly beard. It's like, if you're going to do it right and be tidy with it, or just trim it out nice. And
for sure.
Just,
And with regards it growing long, with work and that, did you ever have any problems with that? Or
I had a food business years ago, and I had to keep it short because obviously with food there's hygiene. Yeah. But as soon as that I finished up that business, it was just like, right, just be yourself and do your thing. But any job I've been in, there hasn't been any situation with it, because I think people are just more used to it now. Just more used to people having beards, and I'm not in the corporate world. If I'm doing I do food photography and styling and stuff like that, so I'm going into companies that kind of like the creative aspect of who I am. So they don't mind, they don't care about these things, I think.
And being self-employed, so that's...
Being self-employed...
That was huge, I guess.
It's a big thing, because you are throwing yourself out there, but people adapt to who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
They don't. If you're creative, they want somebody creative within your business. So
true.
They don't worry about the appearance.
Yeah.
In that sense, but you do want to keep it tidy there.
And what do you think about big beards in general in business? Like, I'm the same as you. I'm self-employed, so I had the choice to go really, really long, and no one really cared. Just two questions with regards to business. Do you think guys have trouble growing long beards in business? And also, well, first take that one. Do you think, like, for example, a guy, an accountant, business setting, why do you think that is, that it's not it's looked down upon, these massive beards?
It is. I think it's more accepted through different fields more than in the corporate world. Inside an office space, people like to have the tidy suits and the tidy beards, and not saying that you couldn't. Yeah. But I think some of they're not used to it just yet. I think a lot of the higher profile people wouldn't be so used to it. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong in saying that. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they are. I don't know.
I remember going to was it a lawyer or was it a doctor or something, and I was telling him about, it was when I was starting my beer business first, and telling him this is my business, and he just kind of looked at me and thought it was the strangest idea ever, because none of his friends have beards, and he never sees any beards. And I kind of was looking at him going, you're hanging around with the wrong crowd. Of course, there's going to be no beards here, because it was super corporate. Yeah. So for me, that was very, very interesting. Another question with the big beard. Yeah. Any awkwardness with people meeting you for the first time?
No, I think there's more of a warm embrace, and it's like a lot of the times it's, can I touch your beard?
True. Yeah.
You've probably come across that a few times.
How do you feel about that?
Some people, I know there's a good buddy of mine, he wouldn't let anybody go near. He has a beard longer than mine, and he wouldn't leave anybody go near. But for me, it's just like, if people see it as as a novelty thing. To them, that's fine because they don't see it as much as I see it every day. But I wouldn't be too worried about people. I think a lot of people are actually, they embrace it. They're like, oh, cool beard. A lot of the reactions I get is that. Yeah. Sometimes you don't reckon it. Look, you're not looking at yourself all the time. So you don't see the beard on your face.
Yeah, and you don't realise you have a big beard.
You don't realise it. You know, people do comment a lot, even standing at traffic lights when you're walking across the road and they're like looking at you. Nice beard. It's really nice. It's a lovely compliment to have.
I remember when my beard was very, very big, and I would have the same. I would have people look at me. I'd be wondering, why are they looking at me? Because you forget that you have a big beard.
You have it, yeah.
So that was very interesting. Go on, moving on to looking after your beard. How?
Yeah, I mean, look, every couple of weeks, like I shave my head. So every couple of weeks, I shave my head. I trim my beard.
Yourself?
I do it myself.
Yeah. Scissors or beard trimmer?
The head shaver.
Okay.
The head shaver. I comb it out. I brush it out. Plump it up as best I possibly can.
Yeah.
And then I work it back down. I kind of shave it downwards and then come back up from underneath. Right. So I kind of give that point. It gives that definition to it. But I mean, look, I've shaved my head for years. Going bald, so I just embraced the beard and like, how is it that I lost hair on the top of my head and I've loads in my face? So
that's true.
I decided if that's gonna happen to me, I'm gonna embrace the beard as possible, as big and as bold as I possibly can.
Did you, like, in a way, people always say, oh, are you overcompensating by having a big beard because you're losing your hair? I'm the same way. So, like, for me, maybe subconsciously I'm thinking, I need more of a balance in my face, so I'm going to have some hair on my chin because I'm losing it above. I don't know, is it because we're so used to seeing some type of hair on our face that I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of it there, but I think there is, because it takes a while. I mean, look, any man that I could say that it has no hair on the top of their head, and they're kind of trying to hold on to it as best they can, just embrace the fact that you don't have it. It took a while to embrace
that was me for a long time.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Denial. I was in denial.
But and I've seen it before. I've been there before, and then I just went and just changing it up. But then, of course, no matter what you look at, there's always talks about big head of hair is great and all this kind of stuff. But there's a lot of people out there like that bally head. But at the same time, subconsciously, you're kind of thinking, if I can grow a beard, I might still have that hair in my face.
And look, it looks strong. It looks yours has a very thick beard. Mine is not as thick, I'd say, but like some people can't grow beards like that at all.
They can't, and a lot of people, they can't. It's not as full, or it goes scraggly before it gets any bigger. But one tip somebody said to me a long time ago is like, you have a great beard, but best thing to do is shave it all off, and it grows back even tougher and thicker. Yeah. No, I've never gone to that point because I don't want to shave it off. I've had it for so long now. Yeah. I don't think my wife would recognise me or my baby would recognise me at all if I did. I just couldn't. I just wouldn't see myself like that. I think, I have my tattoos. I have my beard. I have my individuality. I have my kind of style. So that's what I like about myself, and I think that's where I'm happiest.
I was thinking about this recently, and would I shave my beard off? And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was thinking, at some stage in the next 20 years, I'd probably like to see my full face again. Yeah. So I suppose I'm in the next 10, 15 years, probably not, but there'll come to a point where I will go clean shaven again, just to kind of reconnect with what's behind there, and then go again. A friend of mine just did it recently. He had a big beard, big grey beard, really suits him. Yeah. And he's done it a few times, shaved it completely off, and just growing it back. It's like, it's nothing wrong with it. But for me, I just don't see it. I don't see it in my future. I think I don't mind having a big long grey beard when I'm an old man. It's just it's who I am, I suppose. And for everyone who has beard envy now looking at you, any one tip that you'd say to look after your beard, to keep it clean or to keep it looking or healthy that you'd do? Or
moisturize. I mean, a lot of men these days now are a lot more in tune with their appearance and moisturizing and keeping their skin good and keeping their they are. I mean, it's very important to do that. Moisturize well. and just get right in there into the skin, because
Yeah.
people forget about, your beard on the outside, keep that trimmed and keep that all plump and nice.
Yeah.
But your skin underneath is the most important thing. You can't have a good beard without having good skin underneath. So
True.
it's about just plumping it up every time after a shower. It's just,
with a brush or a comb or
with a brush. I brush it out as big as it goes, and then I bring it back down. Because the consistency is different in everybody's beard. So what I do is a different regime to somebody else, what they do.
True.
Stick to what you're happy with. If you're happy to walk out the door, you look at yourself and walk out the door and go, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Do that. Get the old windswept every now and again.
Yeah.
But still, just plump it up. Everybody goes in and checks themselves out in the mirrors, and nobody should be ashamed of that. I mean, I think a lot of guys would be, you're inside in the toilet or something like that, inside in somewhere, and
they don't want to check.
They don't check on themselves properly. If somebody walks in the door and they're trying to fix themselves up, they kind of scrub it away. But
that's true.
Get used to it. Get used to doing those things. If I do see some guy down the street that has an unbelievable beard, I get beard envy as well.
Which is very surprising.
No, but you do, because you're like, no, that's a well kept beard. You're not going to go up and ask him about these things. But I remember once I was in a pub in the city, and I was with two of my friends. Two of them had beards as well. The three of us were out. We never thought much of it. But a barman came over, or glass collector came over. He was doing his job, and he says, "I love your beards, man. How do you do it? Like, how do you?" And it was the first time ever that I was asked, how do I keep the beard the way it is? And I really liked the fact that somebody did that, because it just shows that people are a bit more open.
And people generally don't know where to start, especially new guys going into growing their beards for the first time. So many questions, but well, look,
they
Rob,
do, but it's all good.
Thanks a million for coming in, and thanks for asking all the questions.
Absolute pleasure.
Cheers, thanks a million.
Thanks, Colin.